Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube listeners and followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a reading about the energies, just an energy read with the new year, lunar new year starting. Also Lent, starting the season of Lent and giving up something in order to obtain discipline, in order to obtain a higher being of some sort. We're going to just read the energy of where things are. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, spirituality and knowledge. So definitely with the times, something spiritual that you're wanting to manifest, or some sort of higher being within yourself that you're trying to manifest. I'm also seeing a lot of meditation, a lot of time to invest in meditation. If you have never spent time in meditation or in thought or in quiet, starting to invest in this time for yourself, possibly starting with some sort of meditation as easy as you can make it, 1 minute meditations or 2 minutes, and working your way up from there. But definitely some sort of time of seeking, time of obtaining knowledge, time of reading, of stillness, of being still, leaving your problems up to something else possibly as well. Some of you are going through problems that you're not sure what to do with or what the solution, or you can't even see the solution, kind of just leaving them there. Sometimes things are not really meant to be figured out. They just are the way they are, possibly for a higher purpose, a higher piece of knowledge. And I feel like this might come to you during meditation. Not that you're seeking, but you might one day find the purpose for something that you're seeking. We also have the Hermit. Again, just as another meditation card, another time of being introspective, of looking within. Possibly even the phrase of kind of you're a body, but you also have a soul, and kind of just more investing in the soul aspect of your life at this moment. We're going to go ahead and go with the tarot and see what it has for us. Okay, yes, it's having things kind of being laid out in perspective. So I feel like you got a piece of information, possibly a piece of knowledge that kind of came to you, and it's all kind of laid out for you. But I feel if you spent too much time trying to piece it together like a puzzle, trying to put it together, there's just too many things that are going on. There's too much to decipher. I feel like even coding, if you're into coding or you're trying to decode something or decode a meaning, I feel like you're just reading too much into it at the moment with this topic. Sometimes you do have to decode something, possibly for school, for work, etc. But this might be a time where, if this is like an emotional topic with our Cups card, this is something that's kind of emotional, there just might not be a decoding aspect to it. There might not be a message to it. Sometimes things just really are what they are. Sometimes things have taken its toll. Sometimes things have kind of run its course, in other words, as well. So we're going to go ahead and go with the middle card. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So something might be handed to you, or you're hoping that something comes your way soon. And I feel like whatever you're planting in your subconscious, so be very careful of what kind of mentality you're putting into your subconscious. So if you're putting a lot of lack mentality into your subconscious, just negativity, I don't have enough, complaining, as soon as I get this, it falls out of my hand, is also kind of what I'm hearing. Like it feels like money comes for me, but then it falls out. Just kind of being careful with the words you're using, being careful with what you're planting into your subconscious. I feel like you can also switch a lot of things to being very positive as well. Like, oh, good thing I had the money for that. Right when it landed, I had to spend it on such and such, but I got both things done at once. I got the money and I got the thing. Also kind of knowing that when you're receiving like some sort of bill or some sort of outsourcing kind of energy, that you always have that money to pay it off, or you'll have that money. It shows up for you. So kind of recognizing that blessing, recognizing that it's going to show up for you at a time that you're going to have it in order to complete the job, complete the maintenance, or whatever needs to be done that you're requiring the finances for. We're going to go ahead and go with a near future card. And this is also something kind of very stable at the moment. This is money. It's possibly also feeling very stable, and this possibly comes from a better mindset. So right now we're seeing like a lot of money cards. So if some of you are trying to manifest money or kind of find out how you can make money, and you're putting a lot of effort into it, possibly kind of even outsourcing money, being like, I can only get it from this job or that job, or if I did this many hours, kind of really digging deep, but sometimes kind of just allowing the universe to bring it to you in a certain way. Sometimes it comes through an email where you got a credit for something and that's the money. Sometimes somebody wants to gift you something, give you something. Sometimes you're going to receive an extra source of money, however that may land with somebody, possibly a channel of income in some way. So there's always a way. So I see a lot of stability coming at some point. I see things kind of aligning, and I see this person being able to juggle in all ways. Also, kind of in a way where you might have more than you bargained for. So you have to prepare for that. How are you going to invest that, or where are you going to place that money? You can't just go out and spend it. It's coming to you also to be spent, yes, also to upgrade and do things you have to do, but some of it has to create more money. So sometimes investing it creates more money in the terms of investing $1 and then getting $3 out of it. So kind of making babies out of it as well, or like procreating with it, creating more of it. So kind of thinking, where are you going to invest it? How are you going to put it? Where is it going to go? You can't just hoard it. You can't spend all of it, although you want to spend a good source of it because we want to put it back into the universe as well. But you also want to kind of line yourself up to maybe take some time off, maybe take some time off in some sort of contemplation, meditation, some sort of trip that also applies to like soul searching from this card. Gonna go ahead and take another card. This is going to be for your you placement. So again, more money, working hard, some sort of energy where you feel that you're working hard. But I also feel like it's something within your purpose where you might not feel not just the consequences, but the feeling that you're working hard. I feel like it just kind of consumes you in a very positive way that it never feels like work. It just feels like you're doing your life's purpose, you're doing your life's work. And that's when your soul is truly in some sort of alignment. This card to me is also about alignment because he's just trying to find a way to put this all into one line of some sort. Oh, we also have this one. So this is definitely like some sort of an alignment is also what I'm getting. We have alignment here. I keep seeing the word alignment. So I feel like something is coming towards you where you're going to be in some sort of alignment with your soul's purpose in the terms of how you can make money, how you can make money out of that thing, possibly with something that you could give back to the universe, a gift you have that you can give it back to the universe to bring joy to somebody, to bring clarity to somebody as well. So working on that aspect or being open to that channel. I'm seeing there's so many channels open for you right now. And in terms of your mind, I'm not seeing like multiple businesses or anything like that for a lot of you, but I do see like there's so much going on in your head. There's just so much like, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I gone to this website? What if I gone to that website? Should I invest here? Should I do crypto? Just so much stuff, when sometimes you just have to find your life's purpose, and then the money would just kind of flow in a way of being handed to you, stably coming in towards you, being in alignment for you. And again, we have the next card is the 9 of Pentacles. So it's just so much money card. I wish this was my reading somehow, but this is just someone that's living in total abundance. So also surrounding yourself with these people. If you have a friend that is going through something and has something that you want to ultimately have, not in the sense of being jealous or just kind of, oh, I have an orange, but I want your apple, kind of in a sense of like, oh, I didn't know that existed. So some sort of clarity moment where something can exist for you too, and it's around your environment. So the more you see it, just know it's coming for you. So give that energy positivity. Try to get away from the energy of jealousy or why not me, or that was supposed to be mine, or that's somehow mine. So just some sort of jealousy energy. Just try to rearrange all your focus, all your energy. Like, gosh, it's so close because it ended up with my neighbor, it ended up with my best friend, it ended up with the girl that I had a meal with the other day. Just see it as it being so close to you. That's how I perceive a lot of the universe. And by it being in your environment card, and it's the money card, and I see like a lot of scrambling and just like a lot of kind of searching within. Just kind of see the evidence. The evidence is there. See the evidence wherever you can, that thing you're trying to manifest. And I'm feeling this is money for a lot of you, is there. Again, more Pentacles cards, and these cards are old. I've been using them for a long time. I do not have them in any order, so we're just getting all the Pentacle cards on the table. So we have the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like it's a playfulness towards it. So I feel like you're hoping that you can kind of finally lay back, finally take some time off. I also see time off. I feel like a lot of the money that you're trying to call in is just to buy more time in some way, like possibly being healthier in some ways so you can enjoy life more and stretch out the time you have on this earth as a physical body, or even just time that you get to kind of work less hours for the same amount or even more. So like a lot of people quit a certain job. Like someone I knew had quit a teaching job and she makes way more now working like 2 hours than she ever did in her teaching job. So I'm feeling that your hopes are to kind of get there, and I'm seeing it for you. I'm seeing that it's possible for you. I also see some sort of ending with a collaboration of some sort. So if you have to include somebody else or some sort of advising, some sort of guru, and the guru, I don't see them as kind of higher than you. So this could be just somebody at your equal level, but they are invested in the thing that you want to in a way that they want to teach you and never give you a feeling of putting you down, of making you feel less than. I feel like they want to collaborate with you. So in some way, you might have something that you can give to them, and they might have something that can be given to you. And it's not in a business sense. It's not so black and white. It's not so like, gosh, I have to like work hard for everything in life or something like that. It's the energy that I feel that it's not existing in. I feel it's the energy of helping, of giving and receiving at the same time. So think of that as kind of a collaboration. We also have the number 2 and then the little lion looking at us. So something coming in pairs, even like possibly even getting both your manifestation in pairs, because we had this kind of stillness in a pair. And we're gonna go ahead and take one more card from this deck. So just something that comes in 2s, just watch out for that, whatever that may mean to you. Okay, we have the priestess, illumination and knowledge. And I feel like this is who rises up from this time and deep thought and meditation. And I also want to say sorrow. So some of you might be going through something and soul searching that kind of led you to this point. I see you coming out like even higher, even bigger as the 20-foot giant, possibly. So the priestess, she's illumination, she's knowledge. She's also a 2. So looking out for those numbers in 2s. I did see those numbers today, so that possibly really means something to somebody because I keep seeing them in my head. So 222, the number 2, if that's a sign that you need it, here you go. Just anything like that. So with that, my dear listener, this concludes our reading. I do offer readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. So come visit me there. And with that, I leave you guys and I wish you a very positive, happy, and fulfilled day within your soul, within your being, and anybody you love around you. Bye-bye.